Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them.
Well, I'm John Cunliffe. I'm the creator of Postman Pat and a few other characters and a few other books and television as well.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat.
I said to them, what about having a postman? I'd thought of the countryside. Well, the farmer, they looked at my farmer stories and they hadn't wanted to use those. Who else lives in the countryside? And a postman, well, he travels around, he meets a lot of people, so it won't be static. There'll be all that movement and getting to know people and a friendly character. And they said, sounds quite likely. I don't think anybody's done it. Okay, you go back to Kendal and write an outline for 13 episodes for preschool children. And that's all they told me. There was no other specification. Set in the countryside, that's the only limitation that I had. When I wrote it, I didn't know it was going to be animated. They said, just write stories. Don't worry how we're doing it. You just write the stories. So I did. And the important thing, I think, and my editor, the publishers said, for once, they've asked a writer to write a series. And they haven't interfered because they produced it exactly as I wrote it.
Pat was on his way.
A bit further back in my life, I was a mobile librarian in Northumberland, and I travelled around very much in the way that Pat travels around, in a large van larger than his, but a mobile library travelling around the farms and around the countryside, and a lot of that fed into it.
Come on, Jess, we've work to do.
Jess provided somebody for Pat to speak to without seeming too peculiar, and I think at some time there was a question in the press about that, and I think it was said that postmen are not allowed to carry pets in their vans, and that may be so. I think there is a post person who carries, or did carry, a cat in a basket on a bike. I don't know if that breaks any rules, but so some of them do that.
What a day, said Pat to Jess. We found a glove and a penknife, but no Sarah Ann.
I remember a mother talking to me somewhere, and she said she had a 2-year-old daughter, and she loved acting the characters, and her favourite character, the character that she acted, was the Reverend Timms. Quite amazing, and she'd be going around the house saying, "Peace be with thee."
Morning, Pat, said Mrs. Goggins. Looks like a busy day for you, lots of letters and parcels.
I began gradually making books from the scripts, and the first series of 13 came out on television, and it very gradually built, and I didn't really have big expectations, and they said, you know, it's on television, it doesn't mean it's got to be successful. Many things aren't, but we just hope. And, well, the hope was fulfilled.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good time.